Welcome to the channel. My name's Terry, and I'm involved with construction of several different cellars or bunkers, whatever you want to call them. We know in these uncertain times that a backup food and water supply, as well as protection from the elements, is needed more than it ever has been in the past. We are constructing this so-called bunker or cellar with concrete curb that measures 9-inch by 12-inch by 12-foot long. And these are reinforced with rebar and are perfect material for this particular use. So the first thing we've got to do is excavate the area to build a structure, and we're using a large excavator for the initial part of that, and then after that we'll use a skid steer and a mini axe to make the final grade. We have a telehandler that'll handle that kind of weight to reach in that excavated area to set our concrete blocks with, and that works really good. I was able to film throughout the different stages of this project, and of course through editing I kind of put in the most pertinent parts of the clips to show progress. Setting these blocks, it was critically important to get that first row level, straight, and true. That made sure that the rest of the structure would come together correctly. And we spent a lot of time on that first few levels. It made the rest of the build go so much easier. And we used a large hammer drill to drill through each of the block at strategic areas that helped lock the structure together with rebar. This was a hard project to do, and drilling those was pretty tedious. Many of that concrete curb had to be cut to length, and just as you would if you were building a log house. Cutting these blocks is no easy task. We used a large walk-behind concrete saw, and we just set up a few blocks on some boards and slid them together in such a way that we could cut multiple curbs at the same time. This worked very well, and of course, our hose fitting on the saw was broken, and rather than go replace that piece, we just took a garden hose and sprayed it. It's pretty important to keep that blade sprayed pretty wet because it carries away all the dust out of the cut, and it keeps that blade cool. And that blade by itself is a diamond tip blade, and it's expensive. One of the features of the hammer drill is it's designed to do a chipping process, so you can put a different bit in it and kind of trim up the ends of the concrete to make them fit much better, and that worked really well too. Now, each of these blocks weighs around 1,200 pounds, I think, and the telehandler that we used was perfect for getting these into place. Sometimes we had to scooch them around a little bit here or there, and it took a little finagling to get everything in place. So with proper planning, we could line the blocks out there for the cut, and they made fast work to get all of the cuts right, and so they would fit perfectly into the places we were trying to use them. So at the front of this structure, we made some of the block stick out into the bank on each side, which when we got the backfilling done, that would help support that front wall as well. Just there's no room for error here, so we tried to use every aspect of the build to support every other aspect of it. It worked really good to do it that way. So when we got the front wall complete, we put a pond liner over the top and draped along the sides, and then we backfilled it all. I didn't get a lot of video of that particular process. So after backfilling around the sides, we put about 2 to 3 foot of dirt on top of the structure, which should keep the thing cool in the summer and warm in the winter. And in fact, it's really a good way to go, using the earth itself for those kind of things. We installed a vent at the back of the bunker, and that goes down to a T, so that if any moisture gets in that pipe, it is draining down behind the bunker and not into the bunker. So we put a drain system back there that would make that work. So after completing this project, well, kind of completing it, we took some of the materials and built a wood storage area for the outside boiler for the house. And now all somebody needs to do is cut a whole bunch of firewood to put in there. Here in the near future, I have several more similar projects in the works. One that I'm working on right now, and the next one will take a little bit longer to build than this one did, just because I'm doing most of it myself. And I'll release videos as I make progress. Well, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel and hit those notifications so you can keep up with the videos I'm sending out here.